De retour sur Hades. Ça fait longtemps. Run au gun, donc c'était.
I've returned.
Faut qu'on level up la plume, donc. Deux, on a fait. Ok, donc on va faire en 3. C'est parti.
Do your worst, father. Time to collect.
Surely you've heard the rumblings about a war which has erupted on the surface here. Doubtless you've seen an influx of fallen mortals. It's quite a decent one, I have to say. No one likely to rise to the ranks of the greats. Too few armies involved in it, I fear.
Wretches. Let me have it. I'm back here.
J'ai encore oublié de lui donner le nectar. Alors, on a dit férocité et rébellion.
What else we got?
Bon. Euh... Pas la technique. Plus d'ennemis, mais plus de d'obsidienne et de gemmes. Je vais prendre ça.
Oh, good.
Si je pouvais éviter de me foutre dans les dégâts à chaque fois, ce serait formidable. Non, Noctali, commence pas. Poséidon et Aphrodite. Il y a un coin de pêche. comme l'impression que cette run va pas très bien se passer.
Here goes. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Uncle Poseidon, hope you can make this out.
What's this, nephew? Why is this a note? Or part of one addressed to me, but it appears there should be other pieces for the others here. Ah, it's like a sunken treasure then, which means I must seek its mysteries at once.
Et ben en parlant de trésor
Let's make
englouti,
some waves, right, Uncle? Like this. I got a Skilliscion. Loaded up. My boon from Master Chaos has evolved. How about a different set of choices? This one.
c'est potentiellement une très mauvaise idée. Je vais certainement perdre un refus de la mort sur cette salle. Ah oui,
Shiny.
pas loin.
Crashed.
I'm not in any mood to trifle with your father's nonsense this time, Zagreus. So use this.
All right. Appreciate the backup. Short work.
Zagreus, if only you could turn yourself into a woodland creature and just fly or burrow out of there. My Callisto, she can turn into a bear. You ever seen those? Monstrous, furry things, quite huggable, if they don't kill you first.
How about a different set of choices then? going. Brimstones.
I thought I'd find you here.
Caught out. Shot.
Non, Noctali.
Enough.
Peace and quiet.
Wretches of the underworld, this is your chance. Fine, go then.
There we are. Should come in useful. What's this for this time? Tisiphone. I guess the happy thing just isn't doing it for you. Though maybe trying to kill me like this is as close as you can get. You learn my name at least. That's something, right? Not good. Nice chatting.
Alors, je sais qu'il faut que je level up la plume d'Hermès pour pouvoir le débloquer du coup, mais je veux être sûr d'avoir Aphrodite pour avoir rencontré au moins une fois tous les dieux et leur filer des invitations, et il me manque plus qu'Aphrodite, donc
Cheers.
Aphrodite.
getting somewhere.
Alors 2 petites secondes, je regarde un truc. Ok. Alors si je pouvais ne pas rester dans le magma, ce serait vraiment bien.
Excellent.
Pas d'Aphrodite. On va aller voir Hermès.
Almost there.
Aphrodite said she's running just a little late, cuz, though I'm sure you understand. Besides, I'm here, in spirit anyhow.
Faster than ever.
Qu'est-ce que t'as, brou? Qu'est-ce que t'as, brou?
Right.
Je sais pas où sont les ennemis.
Multiple foes sighted. What do we have here?
Y a rien qui traîne. On va aller voir Eurydice. J'ai le truc d'Aphrodite, on la retrouvera. Au pire, je le garderai au prochain niveau.
Hey! Hey, what's up, hun? Say, you must know a lot of big shots, don't you? Other gods and all that.
I know a few. As a matter of fact, I heard recently from Hermes. Wanted you to know he felt sorry for how things ended up. That's something to do with when Orpheus went in here after you.
Oh, that's sweet of him. Nice enough guy for an Olympian. Yeah, he was the one who dropped me off here in the first place. No hard feelings here. He was just doing his job. It was Orpheus who messed everything up. Sure thing, hon.
Voilà,
You can do it.
on la retrouve juste après. Ah bah oui, il reste dans la bombe. Ah!
My Lady Aphrodite, once more you've graced me with your presence and your favor, which inspire the best from me. Let this modest gift of ambrosia signify I am forever in your debt.
My little godling. I'd say you've honored me more times than I could count, but that would be a lie now, wouldn't it? I so admire your devotion and your perseverance. If ever you do reach us on Olympus, I should very much enjoy getting to know you even better then.
Yes! Donc Artemis elle est encore bloquée, Arès c'est bon, Hermès il faut que je le débloque avec sa plume, et Déméter aussi, et Chaos que j'ai oublié, il lui reste 2 petits trucs et j'ai un ambroisie.
Okay, I think I'm ready. In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message, and I hope it finds you well, Lady Aphrodite.
Why, this is something, dearest. Such an enigmatic message you have sent. How positively captivating. I must know what it says. It bears the marks of others on Olympus, so perhaps we ought to share some common knowledge on the subject.
That was the last of the invitations. Just need to tell Mother once I get home.
Oh bah cool!
In the name of Hades. Much better. I can use this.
Parfait. On change pas une équipe qui gagne, hein. Mais j'ai aussi le renvoi sur l'attaque, et c'est pas mal en vrai d'avoir le renvoi sur l'attaque aussi.
I'm back, Lenny, to kill you once again. constitute again.
Et il va... Comment s'y va? Ah, c'est aujourd'hui qu'il sort le Pokémon, le DLC Pokémon. Bah, faudra qu'on se prévoie des sessions Pokémon alors. Faudra qu'on.
Gimme.
T'es trempé? Pourquoi? T'as fait des choses cochonnes? T'es mouillé? Pardon. Non mais le lubrique, on dirait que c'est un nom de ver de terre, c'est dégueulasse. T'as livré du courrier sous la pluie. Ah, du coup t'as repris alors? T'as repris du service? Jusqu'à la semaine pro, bah c'est cool ça. Oh, t'arrêtes de m'empaler là. Ah bah bravo! Tu dis du lubrique, mais bravo, bravo. Franchement, voilà, hein, ça dit du lubrique, alors que je trouve que ce surnom est absolument dégueulasse et qu'il devrait jamais être utilisé. Ça devrait même être une raison de ban, et ça poste des trucs comme ça. Très bien. Je vais même le montrer. C'est scandaleux. Regardez ce que Iva poste sur mon Discord. Voilà. Je tenais à vous le montrer. Et oui, ça va partir sur la VOD sur YouTube. Mais c'est pas grave, personne regarde les vidéos YouTube.
In the name of Hades. So close.
Your challenge is hereby accepted, short one. Ceasefire. I yield.
Ouf. Le trompe la mort, il est pas loin là.
Divine protection.
3 points de vie. Ouais. On va aller loin.
I don't think so.
Oh non, pas les boucliers, c'est relou.
Vast riches.
J'aimerais bien récupérer un peu des points de vie là. Non, bon, très bien. Pas de points de vie. Très bien, je vais perdre un deuxième refus de la mort. Très bien, très bien. Oh non, pas les mini-chars!
No, you don't. There we go.
Ah oui, merci, Patroclès. Merci.
Stand obstinate about every detail, always so unyielding, you would do. He's just as obstinate as ever, isn't he? Always refused to budge. he ever tell you of the war in which we fought? I fought, I should say. He could have ended it, but he refused to take up arms.
Achilles hasn't been particularly forthcoming about his mortal days, no. So he wouldn't fight. I've heard that mortals sometimes frown on that, but why should he have fought if he didn't believe in the cause?
He shared our cause. So what if it was not completely his? If not for his stubbornness, well, I would have come here just a bit later, I think.
He blames himself for what happened to you, you know. I figured he failed to defend you or something, not that he didn't fight at all. Although he said something about how, once you died, he shortly followed in a rage.
I wouldn't know a thing about that, stranger, for you see, I was already dead. Getting my place here in the afterlife all sorted out. Took quite some time, getting accustomed to all this.
Thanks.
Ah, le petit duo.
I have to pick a side.
Yes!
You'd choose one of my relatives instead of me. Though I'm...
Désolé, Athéna. Encore des boucliers. Oh. Mais non, j'étais en train de manger. Non, c'est pas juste. Je venais de récupérer mes reflux de la mort. Oh merde, l'autre il s'est reformé.
You see, I have my father's temper, Zagreus. I am able to keep it in check, though I expect you to do your part.
Should help keep me going. Gods grant me strength. Time for the main event.
You are beneath the notice of the gods, Martin.
Oh, vraiment? Putain, les run à gun, franchement, c'est vraiment pas mon truc, hein.
Thank you. Thank you for your support, my shade. You shades enjoy yourselves.
J'aurais préféré un baiser du Styx.
What else we got? I'm almost out here.
Celle-là, je veux pas la finir de run, hein. Eh bah dis donc, t'en as fallu du temps pour faire un casse-dalle.
Where to?
Bon, si on trouve pas des refus de la mort, genre des baisers du Styx, des trucs comme ça, cette run-là, elle ira pas jusqu'au bout, hein. C'est pas avec 2 refus de la mort que je vais affronter Hades. Surtout au flingue. Et oui, il reste dans les pièges. Bravo. Je suis très content. C'est bien, Zagreus. Mange-toi des coups de hache. Allez, dis-moi qu'il y a un baiser du Styx là-dedans. Attention. Nick. Mais d'où tu m'empoisonnes? Par contre, voilà, merci. Quand j'appuie sur R, je veux bien que tu te désempoisonnes. En plus, l'appel de Poséidon, il est tout pourri en vrai. Allez, donne-moi un refus de la mort! Poisson!
Should stock up for the road ahead. Fishing point there.
Nice.
It's a stone wall. I'll take it.
Je garde 200 pour le refus de la mort, on sait jamais. Mais arrête de me cracher ton poison à la gueule là. Oh, ça tire de merde. En plus on dirait qu'il lâche un gros molar parce qu'il fait... Je le fais bien hein. J'espère que vous avez apprécié ces bruits gutturales. Putain mais... Mais... Allez, donne-moi un refus de la mort. Cold Super Sprout Ritz Meats. C'est un nom incroyable.
Ah, good. It's still fresh.
Un nom incroyable de clip. Très bien. Ça me sert plus à grand chose, mais... Bon, j'ai 3 refus de la mort, je suis presque full vie, ça peut être négociable avec Hades.
I'll take this one.
Mais je suis au gun, donc je peux faire de la grosse merde. Et c'est probablement ce qui va arriver. De la grosse merde.
I can go. Think you can beat me this time, Father?
Blast, but you're persistent even now. Well, let us see how strong you are as well.
Non, mais avec le gun, je me rends, papa, c'est bon. Ah bah oui. Aïe. Non mais laisse-moi manger. J'ai appelé Boldy exprès pour récupérer le manger. Non mais pousse-toi papa, j'arrive pas à prendre mes obsidiennes. Papa tu gênes.
Poseidon ought not meddle in others' affairs.
I know where you are.
Ah oui, bah je croyais que j'avais encore mon appel. Allô? Comment j'ai trop prédit. Bon, c'est fini là. Non mais ça va bien, au lieu d'en mettre 500. Papa, tu triches. Bim! Dans sa tronche. Dans sa tronche. Trop tôt. Beaucoup trop tôt.
Let's see you deal with this. No problem whatsoever.
Ouh! C'était le festival.
Let's see you run from this.
Non, non, non. Aïe. Hi. Bon, ça va.
Blast. Think you can keep this up?
Ah, ah. Ouais, genre, tu te protèges. Oh. Je suis pas gratuit. Hi. J'ai gagné. Wow. Sinon tu peux juste mettre le stream en pause, hein, il va, et je te dis dans le chat quand tu peux re-regarder.
Fighting.
Mais oui. Sauf toi ou mets le stream en pause.
Say hi to Hypnos for me.
Y'a pas de poisson.
In the name of someone very sore right now.
Waouh. Y'a pas de poisson.
My weapons can grow even stronger now.
Having achieved his goal, the Underworld Prince discovers that the mortal realm is utterly bereft of the life-threatening excitement to which he has grown accustomed, and the lack of anything of note to do, the sheer mundanity, results in this.
Wonder if I can get out even faster.
Good thing you're basically immortal, huh?
Mother,
Zagreus.
Zagreus.
I know that it's a painful subject, sir, but can you tell me what exactly happened in the war that claimed Patroclus and yourself? He brought it up. Said you refused to fight.
Until he died. I did refuse to fight until he died. But at that point... Look, lad. If we're going to discuss these matters, best we do so in the lounge, not here.
Ça y est, on s'en boit une avec avec Achille.
The fool Patroclus. He always had a different way of looking at things. As I refused to fight, he rose to the occasion, took up my armor, led my brothers into battle in my guise, fought nobly. But then he... well...
And after you found out, you sought vengeance for him, took vengeance.
That I did. They got me finally, of course. But not before I broke them first. The war soon ended after that. It is an awful contradiction that to quickly end war, one need only extinguish many lives at once. I had not realized it at the time.
Did you allow yourself to die so that you could see Patroclus again here?
I don't know. Maybe. I only know that I was filled with rage. Rage that subsided soon after I arrived here. I felt empty. I never saw Patroclus again. But I learned my brothers honored my last request, as my ashes were laid to rest with his. Anyway, appreciate the drink. Suppose I'd best be getting back to standing quietly about. Though that war, lad. Don't ask me about it again.
Of course.
Je peux pas encore le...
Zagreus, I heard your recent lyre playing from your bedchambers. Let no one lead you to believe it's not a reassuring start.
Oh, come now, mate. I'm terrible and you know it. You pulling one over on me is payback.
I'm being serious, my friend. It is a challenging pursuit requiring a dedicated state of mind. The progress shall come. You shall discover what I mean.
I hope you're right. Nyx, you're back. So, how did things with Chaos go? Please tell me it went well.
It did. It did go well, my child. I appreciated having had a chance to reconnect with my great ancestor. Thanks to your generosity. To both of us. We had to make up for a great deal of lost time.
So what happens now? You're back on speaking terms, then does it mean Chaos will stop by for a visit soon? Something like that?
Chaos is comfortable in their realm. I may, however, visit every now and then. Keep them apprised of what unfolds up here. Beyond that, Chaos knows better than to exert too much influence upon this realm. Beyond having already formulated it and everything.
I see. Well, take care of each other, please. Nyx, if you'll forgive me this transgression for a moment, I would like for you to have this vintage bottle of ambrosia, please. You can hand it off to Megara as contraband, but just in case, I wanted you to have it first.
Ah, a crystal boss will come all the way from the highest peaks of Mount Olympus to these depths within the earth. Your father always said he hated it.
Though father does have questionable taste.
I accept this gift with gratitude. This is a delicacy I have not experienced myself. Perhaps I may yet save it for appropriate occasions still to come. Thank you, my child.
How's that knife set working out? Fair market value. I could use that. Here are your keys. Too pricey for me. It's done, Mother. Father, the invitations. Personally sent to everyone with whom I've been in contact. So what do we do now?
Excellent, Zagreus. Congratulations, Hades. On a job well done.
Persephone, how can you be so certain your request was executed to your satisfaction?
It's known as trust, Hades. Or faith. They're similar. Try one sometime. It'll be good for you. As for what we do next, why, we've a great big feast we must prepare.
This house is not a suitable location for such guests. Dionysus alone shall bring ruin to this place. Or, the faith thing that you said.
Yes, good. Now then, we have a lot of work to go around. So why don't we call everyone on staff and let them in on this, and dole out suitable responsibilities, all right?
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Thus did all of Olympus journey deep into the underworld, all together for the very first time. The Queen Persephone revealed herself in all her splendor, much to their surprise, and told them everything she indicated to her son. She eloped with Grim Lord Hades, she said, mothering a fire-stepping prince who sought to reconnect with his extended family. Hades and Persephone at first refused his wish, but so moved were they by his relentless struggles to the surface that at last they decided to heed their will for Zagreus and reach out, for his and everybody's sake. The Olympians listened to all this in stunned silence. Then Zeus himself began to laugh. "Welcome back into the family," he said.
Wow.
After the shock subsided, the festivities began.
I say, big brother, you and your better half put on a positively smashing night. It's a relief for all of us, knowing Persephone is safe and sound. And mother to as noble of a son as my good nephew there. Well, little brother, the Queen and I, in turn, appreciate you all taking time out of your doubtless busy lives to come all this distance to my house. I'm certain it is very modest in comparison to Mount Olympus, but I trust that you were suitably entertained. Oh, of course, Hades. Now then, farewell, and let us keep in better touch from here. Farewell indeed, Lord Zeus.
When finally the great feast ended, all the Olympians returned to their mountain abode, fully satisfied. As for the House of Hades, it required thorough cleansing, from the rafters to the floor. Such revelry, of course, is unbecoming of the name of Hades, and the fearsome reputation of the underworld. For if mortals were to have no fear of death, then they would have no fear of anything at all. A well-kept family secret, then, this would live on to be.
Wow.
I'd say that went about as well as could have been expected. And the cleanup wasn't all that bad. For the
Well, fortunate Uncle Zeus seemed to catch on right away and went along with it. But this whole elaborate tale you spun, I remember how hurt I felt when I found out Father lied to me about you. Now we're lying to Olympus. What if they find out? Even if they don't, I don't like it.
Zagreus, I may not be an expert, but here's what I've come to understand about how families work. At least our own. The thing is, how we speak to one another is even more important than the words we use. I think, deep down, everyone in our family knows this.
You're saying they all knew you weren't being perfectly honest and went along with it anyway. I guess the pomegranate thing in particular was a bit of a stretch.
The common ground in our family is that we want peace. Besides Ares, though even he would rather the conflict occur elsewhere. That elaborate tale, it's less a deception and more a concession. A way of saying, let's move on from the past and start anew. No hard feelings.
You don't have hard feelings. What about Father? What about Demeter?
Well, let's see. My hard feelings are nothing next to the joy of having my son in my life. Your father never imagined his relationship with me could be out in the open. And my mother, she's just glad I'm alive.
And Uncle Zeus is glad things didn't turn out worse for him. I get the sense he acts a bit impulsively at times and deals with the consequences later.
What can I tell you, Zagreus? We're family. You've said it yourself to me before. We're stuck with one another. That any of us like each other in the slightest. It's a wonder and a blessing, I think.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Thanks, Mother. Think I'll be heading out?
Oups.
Sounds good. I'll see you then.
Attendez, hein, je fais juste un truc sur GBF en même temps.
Hey, nice one, wretched broker.
Et puis Cerberus.
At least you're not working with me, though, right?
Bon, et du ça.
We're all very proud of you, boy. You were so well behaved at the feast. I was worried sick one uncle or the other was going to set you off at some point, but you were patience incarnate. Thanks for helping show our extended family a good time.
How infernal Cerberus, the Hound of Hell, managed to maintain civilized behavior throughout the duration of the recent feast remains a mystery to all who attended.
Always feel better talking.
Deny and out with you. And next, I'm waiting.
Here's the fee. Was thinking it'd be good to change those columns up a bit.
Those columns are for function, not for show.
Among the countless splendid gemstones hidden underneath the earth, a great many are used to decorate the House of Hades, god of the dead, god of riches.
I guess there are a lot of gemstones here.
Keep it moving.
Still can't get over our gift from the
Waouh.
It's glorious. A little slice of Olympus.
C'est trop beau, c'est trop bien.
Who am I to question fate? We're one big happy family. No issues whatsoever.
Oh.
Just need to keep at it. Close enough. Getting there. Need practice.
Non, il s'en fiche.
Decent.
Il y a du progrès.
Captain.